Hi, Brent the Butcher here. Once again, I'm tackling a project to save a little money. I looked on YouTube and it wasn't specifically showing you how to do this particular project, which is to replace the door lock actuators in a 2008 Cadillac CTS. You only need a few simple tools to do this. I have a pair of needle nose pliers, a plastic scraper to try and open up some things without damaging them. Number 10, I don't know what you call it, like a star-shaped tip. A small flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, and I took a pry bar and put duct tape on it so it won't damage anything. It helps get the door panel off if you don't want to spend a lot of money on something fancy. These are the two parts. That's for the left side, and this is for the right side. You can see they're made by Dorman. I believe I got them on Amazon. Around $100 a piece. This job would probably cost you $800 if you had it done at Cadillac. Well, the first thing you have to do is pry this piece off. Alright, we got that out. Next thing you do is pry that piece out. And sorry, I'm having to do this myself. There's a screw there, a screw here, and a screw there. And I'm just gonna remove those. Alright, the next process involves popping the door panel. I think last time I started. And you just work your way around. Not getting crazy. Alright, so the door's loose now. Alright, once you get all the snaps loosened up, the door cover will lift straight up. You're still attached by a cable, and I'll show you how to take care of that. But this comes right out of the hole. You're going to need to see inside there later, so you take this piece and just put it aside. Cadillac, they make this is known as like a moisture barrier. It's got like sticky stuff on the inside. If you pull on it, it'll pull away from the door. You have to open this up so you can get inside. At some point, you're going to need to take that off. Next thing you're going to do is remove these two star-shaped screws. Oh, I do both of them a little bit, so you don't have a lot of pressure on one when you go to take it off. You have to release the door latch on this. It's a little yellow thing, which I'll probably wind up having to show you when I take it off. Show you the door assembly when I get it off. But once you get that loose, this will drop down. You pull that red thing up, and the plug comes right off. And then you're able to take the whole assembly out. And that's the problem right there, that thing. So this piece sits inside the door as such. And this is that piece I was talking about. Basically the rod for the handle to open the door goes through this and it just clips. So all you got to do basically is open that up and it'll slide out. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to see all this. This is the old one on the right. This is the new one. There's a couple parts you have to take off the old one and put it on the new one. It's really simple. One is of course the door lock. And that just kind of hooks through there. And then the next one is this. And it's the same deal as the other one. You gotta squeeze that, slide the ball of the end of the thing out, and basically put it back on same way it came off the other. Piece of cake. So there you go. You have your new one all ready to go. Here's a little bit different looking as far as the clamp, but it's exactly the same type of clamp. Okay, now we're gonna put the new actuator in. First thing you do is you feed it through the hole here. It's gonna be reattached. You're gonna put this in when you get done getting this inside. Your module has to go in. Your knob back up through this hole over here. It's got a little flexibility to it, so it's not quite that bad. No. I'm going to say last time I think I put one of the screws in just to hold the end up. Just going to put it in a little bit to hold it there. We have to get the rod clipped in that yellow piece I was talking about. It's clipped in. I guess their clip actually seems a lot easier than the other one. Okay, so I'm looking at the old one just so I can know how it's got to go in like this in the new one, and you got to kind of feel your way up there. It's not that bad. Okay. And that happens. Alright, so everything's reattached there. I'm going to take the other bolt, put it in, and put this back in. Almost there. Okay, now all you got to do is clip this back on, and it holds it in position. Put your door goodie back. Alright, now I'm going to try to show you how to put the door thing back on. Alright, it's pretty simple. Okay, got it in there. And you just pull it. There you go. It's put back on. Now your door's ready to go back together. Okay, basically I just hooked the door on the edge of the windowsill up top here, right here, all along there. Made sure you align that properly so it would go in. Then you got to try and make sure these are aligned here. But this side's probably more important because it's where the switch is, or where all the electrical connections. So I'm sorry I can't hold the camera and do this at the same time. Okay, final thing is to put in put the screws that hold the door together back in. Got one up top. You got one right there. Sorry, put the wrong one in the wrong hole. One in the door handle. The small one goes up top, so it's off a little bit. All right, and put all those in and you're done.